What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, family. Y'all drop y'all ones in the chat for me. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly so we can get right into today's show. Okay. Let me get a few more ones, y'all. Get a few more. Let me get a few more. Shout out to everybody in the building, too. Shout out to everybody in the building. We get like 2-3 more ones, y'all. We get about 2-3 more ones. Okay. Awesome. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. I appreciate that. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to you guys, man. Salute to all the visionaries. Shout out to my lovely mods for always coming through and holding down a chat. Salute to y'all ladies, man. We're going to get into it today. We are going to get into it today, man. We're going to get into it today like we usually do. I'm going to shout you guys out, but make sure you have done what's free. If you're in the building, make sure you have done what's free. What does that mean, DS1? Hit the like button, hit the share button. You want to show some support? Hit the like button, hit the share button. That's called free support, y'all. That's called free support. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Share the show, share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content, share today's show. Share today's show, man. And of course, we require at least 2 donations per show, at least 2 donations. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal and the Venmo. It is going across the screen. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal and the Venmo. It is going across the screen. Also, make sure y'all get y'all memberships, man. Shout out to everybody who's a member. Make sure y'all get y'all memberships. Like I told y'all, my last show of this week will be tomorrow. It will be a short week because for the next week or so, I will be recording the docuseries. I will be filming the docuseries. So I will not be live. If I have time, I may come through and do a short live, or I may drop some pre-records. I'm definitely gonna drop some shorts. So y'all stay tuned for that. But we are in the filming stages of the docuseries. As I stated, the docuseries will be available to members first. The members will have access to the introduction. They will have access to behind the scenes stuff. They will have access to all of it. They will be able to watch each episode first. To anyone who's not a member, you will not be able to access any of those episodes. You will not have access to any of that content till about, I'm gonna say, till about 2-3 months later. I will not be putting the docuseries up for viewing on the channel until about 2 or 3 months after all of my members have watched it, we've actually communicated about it, talked about it, and everything. So make sure y'all get y'all memberships. Make sure y'all get y'all memberships, y'all. So let's see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building. And we're going to get to today's show, man. We're going to get to today's show because we got to get into this, man. We got to get into this. Hey, Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Angie B. She says, salute and happy Wednesday, Sheep Stay Sleep TV and fellow visionaries. Rest in peace to those who lost their lives in that tragic event. Absolutely, Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Angie B. Always coming through and holding down a chizat for me. Thank you so much, Miss Angie. There's the link if you missed yesterday's show. Miss Angie drops it in the chat. I appreciate you, Miss Angie. If y'all missed yesterday's show, it's right there. Shout out to my man Bob in the building. What's good, Bob? Salute, salute, my brother. Shout out to Boot Camp in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Day one supporter right there. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. Hey, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole, one of my other lovely lady mods, always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to you, Classy Creole, and the House of Love. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Let's see who else is in the building. Free my grandma in the building. What up, Free my grandma? It's been a minute, bro. How you? How you doing, man? See who else is in the building. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you're in the building. Glad you are in the building. Glad you're able to catch me live. What up, New York Nikki? How you doing? Shout out to New York Nikki, baby, in the building. Appreciate you, Nikki. See who else is in the building. Shout out to my man Bucket. What up, Bucket? Salute, salute, bro. Appreciate you as always. Shout out to Mark McJoy in the building. What up, Mark? Shout out to my man MR. What up, MR? Salute, salute. Pastor in the building. What up, Pastor? What's good, man? Shout out to my man Alonzo Hall. Salute, Alonzo. How you doing, bro? Salute to you. Raj in the building. What up, Raj? Salute. MR says the lights went out twice and the wheel got turned like it was aiming. Wow. Well, we're gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk about that, man. We definitely gonna. I got an article that we're gonna go through, and we're gonna talk about this, man. We're gonna talk about the Baltimore bridge collapse, and then we're gonna get into the main topic. Let's see who else is in the building. What up, Scorpio? How you doing? Shout out to Scorpio Mama. See who else is in the building. What's up, Miss Lady? What's going on with you? Hey, L'Oreal, how you doing? Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. Always coming through and holding down the chizat. Thank you so much, Miss L'Oreal. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal. Mr. D in the building. What up, Mr. D? Salute, salute. What up, Brown Hornet? Salute, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. What up, Cuzzo? Salute, salute. See who else up in here. What up, Sir Leo Puma? What's good, bro? Hey, Letitia, how you doing? Shout out to Miss Letitia in the building. What's going on with you, Letitia? Hey, Queena, how you doing? Shout out to Miss Queena in the building. So I got all my lovely lady mods on deck in the building today, holding down the chat. Shout out to you, Miss Queena. She says, happy hump day. Yes, ma'am. Happy hump day. Appreciate you, as always, coming through and holding down the chizat. I appreciate you, Miss Queena. Let's see who else is in the building. Shout out to my man, Boogeyman. What up, Boogeyman? Salute, fam. Salute, salute. Oh, it's already raining here, L'Oreal. It's been raining here all morning. What's up, Cynical? How you doing? Shout out to Cynical One. What up, D's? Shout out to my man D's in the building. Yeah, we going there today, D's. We got to talk about this. Shout out to Sonny Blanco in the building. What up, Sonny? Salute, bro. Be safe out there on them highways, man. See who else is in the building. Make sure I got everyone before we get into it. Because we definitely have to talk about this today. Shout out to my man Self University. Salute, bro. Salute, salute. Mr. DJ Music in the building. Salute. Salute, my brother. Salute. Man, shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone on the pull-up. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? Shout out to Miss Jasmine in the building. Songwriter. What up, songwriter? How you doing, bro? Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Y'all see today's show. Y'all see today's show. Yeah, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this. Shout out to my man Club. What up, Club? I see you in the building, bro. Shout out to my man Club Fortune. We got to talk about this, man. Y'all see the title. There's bigger problems than women. Let's just, what J Main say? Let's start there. Let's start off. Let's start with the title. There's bigger problems than women, fellas. It seems like every conversation that is had that's about anything going on. Because mind you, when you're a content creator, content creation pretty much runs the media. I hope y'all understand this. Content creators, we run the media. Okay. So a lot of people get their information from us. Little do y'all know. I hope y'all know this. Nobody watches the news like that anymore. Nobody believes the news. So people watch YouTube, people watch TMZ, people get their news from the internet. People get their news from bloggers. People get their news from content creators. Do y'all know that? Do y'all understand that? T Church in the building. What up, T Church? He says facts. You think people sit down and watch the news at 10? You think people sit down and watch Channel 5 news, Channel 7 news, Channel 2 news, news on CBS? You know, the only time niggas watch regular TV now is to catch the goddamn football game. Don't nobody watch Channel 2 unless the AFC is playing, because you know that's where the AFC games are played. The AFC games are played on CBS. That's when you're watching CBS. When are we watching Fox? When the NFC is playing. That's where all the NFC football games come on Fox. Nobody's watching the news. Nobody cares. Nobody believes what the news have to say. Nobody really watches the news. Come on now. Cynical One says, if you're of an older generation, yeah, I agree. Exactly. People are sick of the legacy media. Come on, man. So where do y'all think they get the news from? Mr. DJ Music says that's why we got to hold these BS content creators to task. And you know me, Mr. DJ Music. You know me, bro. That's what I do, man. But we gonna do it. We gonna lead by example. As we do, we're gonna continue to lead by example. We're gonna hold the content creators to task by being the content creator who doesn't compromise. Who doesn't compromise. Because see, you've been around for a minute, Mr. DJ Music, especially around the manosphere space. You are OG. You are a double, triple OG supporter that supports. You've been around for a long time. You saw guys from their first inception, from when they blew up, from when they became something different, into when they fell. You've been around, bro. You've been around, and I support you because you've always supported us. You see? Mr. DJ Music says, yes, sir. That's why I follow you, good brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, OG. And you know, Mr. DJ Music, you saw how people, the audience, the supporters, you guys that are in the chat, you saw content creators create a platform off of being for the people, being the information, being part of the information highway for the people. You saw them start out with being authentic, with being genuine, and standing for the people, holding themselves accountable, being responsible for what they put out on their platforms. You was around. You was around. Whereas a male content creator, in particular a black male content creator, we were held to a higher standard than other content creators. We had to hold a line. That was one of our favorite statements. Wasn't it, Mr. DJ Music? Hold the line. Men are supposed to hold the line. You niggas dropped the rope a long time ago. And that's okay. That's okay. Because that's expected. That's expected. You see? But what isn't expected, see, because that's expected by the fellow content creators and the guys who are who have taken this position to do what they're doing. See, I understand that it's going to be a lot of charlatans, it's going to be grifters, it's going to be people who don't hold the line. But you know who don't understand? You guys who are in the chat. And this is what I want us to understand. As black male content creators, the people who watch us and listen to us, they take what we say serious, y'all. They believe us, man. These people won't come and listen to us every day, donate their time and donate their money to something they don't believe in. They believe in us. So we need to hold ourselves responsible. We need to make sure, like we did back in the day, that we bring these people quality information that can help them with life, not talking points that they could go on another panel and spew, because those talking points, we know that they are irrelevant in real life. In a real life situation, all of this stuff that y'all done taught these men that you know is poison, you know it's only going to hurt them. This is why I was always on their ass about this, fellas. If you always wanted to know why, it was because I feel that black male content creators should hold themselves responsible for what they put out on their platforms. Because before we got into this thing called media, we were the same guys complaining about the lies on the television. We were the ones complaining about them lying to our children, misinforming and miseducating our children. We were those same guys who complained about the music, who complained about the hidden symbols and shit inside of the cartoons and how they get on the news and lie and how they don't report things. We, at the beginning of this is This is what we said we was in it for. This is why we said we got into this. Because we cared about our people. We cared about our community. Then why in the heck, because I'm trying to work on my cursing, why in the heck do we spend all of our time on here talking about women? Why? That was never the goal. That was never the plan. We talked about the bigger problems in the world. We talked about what was going on in the world and how those issues affected us. There's bigger problems than women. Since when has women became our biggest threat to our goddamn lives, man? Since when? Since when? You got men today, man. I listen to some of you dudes today. You dudes sound terrified of women. And shout out to everybody in the building, too. I be listening to you. You dudes sound terrified of women. Y'all come up with these theories and y'all. I just be listening to y'all like, what are you talking about? A lot of y'all have listened to other content creators and put their stuff together and came up with y'all own mixed up theories and mixed up stuff. And I be like, dog, bro, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Like, how did we get here? How did we get here? This is what I want to know. How did we get here? What happened to the problems in the world? What happened to high incarceration rates? What happened to us to talk about that? Oh, we don't need to talk about incarceration no more, black men. We don't need to talk about homelessness of black men no more. We don't need to be talking about that. We don't need to talk about poor health conditions dealing with black men. Because, see, we're going to talk about it today. Inner city black male extermination. That's the problem, not being blue pill. Not being blue pill. You know what's a problem? These inner city termination tactics that's going on in these inner cities that we're not paying attention to. How black men are getting exterminated in these inner cities. Where's the content for that? That's real life. Not being red pill and blue pill and black. That's a fallacy. That's some shit an internet personality made up. And the person who made it up, he don't even show his goddamn face. Yeah, I said it. The person who gave us the pill theory, that Negro don't even show his face. So you shouldn't, that shit is not real. It's internet jargon. I did a whole show about it. It's called cyberspace malarkey. That's all it is, fellas. It's cyberspace malarkey. It's chat room jargon. That's all it is. It's not relevant or applicable to real life and what's really going on with black men. Do y'all know that black men are getting exterminated in these inner cities? I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of it today. We're gonna talk about the rapper Fat G's that was just killed in front of his home, right outside in front of his house. His children heard him getting murdered. We're gonna see, we are talking about, we romanticizing what's really going on. We're talking about sex all day, talking about relationships, who like who's attracted to who. See, they got us caught up in the fantasy world. That's where they got men at. Men are walking around just caught up on sex. They got us thinking about sex, relationships, and money. While we getting exterminated in the hood. Exterminated. Exterminated. They got us talking about bullshit. Drip. Who likes you? Foolishness. What up, Maybach? Salute. What up, Coffee? See you in the building. Hey, Ashley. How you doing? Club says, heck, they won't even give you content on how to save their own image. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Because we don't think anything's wrong with our image, Club. We actually think we're in control of our image. While we're behaving the way a society tells us to behave. But we think we in control of our own image, and we're not. You see? In order for us to control our image, Club, we're going to have to give them back their God. We're going to have to give them back their God. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Shout out to everybody in the building. We're going to get into that. Let's get into this Baltimore bridge collapse. See, because these are environmental issues. If you wonder why I'm talking about this, it's because do y'all understand what's going on? Y'all don't see, right? Y'all don't see how things are starting to malfunction. Things in this broke down system that we think flows so smoothly because of money. We're watching things malfunction and break down. Do y'all understand the depth of a bridge collapsing? I'm talking to the men. Because all y'all want to talk about is women and getting fly and getting money. Bro, a bridge just collapsed. A bridge, bro. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? What up, Jay Sean? Salute. He says modern women, modern men is just the modern plantation. Shout out to Jay Sean. Do you understand the severity of a bridge collapsing? But y'all talking about a dating pool and a dating market. Negro, a bridge just collapsed in Baltimore, Maryland. Do you in Baltimore, Maryland? Bucket says, I hear you, DS1. I'm an iron worker. This is bad. Come on, bro. A bridge. Do you see what this is why I'm doing these shows for brothers like Bucket. He's an iron worker. He's an everyday man. This is for the real people who are living real life, who are not living on the internet. I don't do cyber malarkey. I don't do content for the internet's sake. My content is for people who live in real life, but come on the internet. You see what this brother just said? He's an iron worker. This is bad. Who the hell you think gonna put the bridge back together? Men like Bucket 88. Why aren't we talking to men like Bucket 88? Huh? You think a man like Bucket 88 care about being red pill or blue pill? He's a goddamn iron worker in real life. He got no goddamn time to be worrying about being red pill or blue pill when he got people's lives in his fucking hands. Because he builds bridges. Men. This is what men do. We ain't talking about no women. Men build bridges, not women. We have bigger problems than women. See what this man said? This is bad. He's an iron worker. Who you think's going to be on a bridge? Men. Who do you think died in this shit? I'm getting ready to show y'all. See, when we going to stop playing? I keep telling y'all, playtime's over. I keep telling y'all, is it going to take for the goddamn, for another bridge to collapse? God forbid. Is the Verrazano going to have to collapse for you niggas to believe that something is going on? And that our people need to be spoken about something else? Huh? Bridges are collapsing. You worrying about a dating market and it's bridges out here collapsing. What's wrong with you dudes, man? What's wrong with you dudes? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with y'all, man? The boat ran straight into it. Who was driving that boat? DS1, it was a woman driving the boat. Bullshit. Who drove that boat into that bridge? I saw MR said it malfunctioned. What up, Double C? Shout out to my brother Double C. He says, I don't have time to live on the internet. I've worked with homeless, addicts, current and long-term recovery, and current working with the Department of Mental Health. Salute. SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV in chat. Shout out to my brother Double C. Getting ready to be where you at, my brother. Give me a few years, bro. Give me a few years, bro. We'll be right where you at, my brother. Shout out to my brother Double C, man. And keep doing that work out there, man. Keep doing what men do. Keep doing what men do, man. Shout out to Cartel in the building. What up, Cartel? Y'all out here worrying about a dating pool and its bridge is collapsing. Mr. DJ Music says, so there's no fail safe just in case a problem arises. Good question. What up, D-Ski? Shout out to D-Ski Velli. He says every economist, right or left winger, are talking about the de-dollarization of the world and money printing and where to put your assets. But brothers trying to fix women, shaking my head. Shout out to D-Ski Velli. Because they want to get paid due to a distraction. All of these narratives are distractions from what you just spoke about, D-Ski Velli. How they trying to still get rid of the dollar. So they need distractions. They got us distracted with this Diddy stuff. They got us distracted with the elections. It's all a distraction, y'all. It's all a distraction. Maybach says, DS1, that's why we all here tune into you, because you enlightened us. You drop knowledge and info and content that matters. Keep on doing what you're doing, King. Salute, Maybach. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Jay Sean says everybody's living in selfish distractions. Bingo, rugged individualism. They trained us to be rugged individuals through the societal narratives. So the distractions have to be selfish because it all goes back to rugged individualism. Miss Angie says it did malfunction, DS1, and lost power as it left the port, and the engines never recovered. So no steering, and the water pushed it into the bridge. Wow. 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 You see that? It lost power. Now, mind you, that ship, and we getting ready to get into the article. That ship, that was a shipping container, right? It was a shipping container. It was products on that, on there. Yeah. It goes to a shipping, it goes to another port where people come with the trucks and load the trucks up, and then that's how your trucks deliver them to your distribution center. Because see, little do y'all know, that's how we get things imported. It comes off a boat, right? Or they'll airdrop it to a port, and then it gets loaded onto a truck. You see? But before it gets to the trucks, it's at the docks, the boats, the ports, Port of Miami, the ports, all of your port cities, South Street Seaport, New York City, Miami, the port, the shipping containers, the work, the drugs, the guns. Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. How y'all think we get them? How y'all think we get them? Trucks and trains. How y'all think we get it? Shipyard. Bingo. Maybach says that cargo ship have a Knights of Templar logo on the side. Let's get into the article. Weedy 504, salute. I see you in the building. Boot Camp says the boat lost navigational power. Everything's electric. T Church says the ship never went out of power until that day. Good point. Yeah, the Hudson River. South Street Seaport. How you think New York get all that good fish in Chinatown? Why you think when you go to Chinatown, Canal Street and all that in Manhattan and Lower Manhattan in New York, why you think it smells like fish? Because you're near the ports. You're near the ports. Not just because they sell fish down there. The Asians set up their fish markets down there because it's right close to the ports. You go a few miles down the road, you can get some fish. Makes sense, right? Right. Shout out to my comrade, the Book of Ronan, in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute. Jay Sean says, the port of Baltimore is the #1 port in the U.S. for cars. Interesting, bro. It's interesting. Interesting. Deesky says, yup, crypto, even though it's speculative and gold, all these guys talking about anything but the dollar, which is not good for us. You know what, though, about the whole crypto thing, Deesky? Now that they done decentralized all of the coins, I won't be surprised if they were to then bring back crypto and use crypto as the new version of the dollar. Because I said this when everybody jumped on the crypto wave and when everybody was talking about crypto and everybody was saying you should invest. I was saying that that stuff was a scam. Not because I just thought it was a scam because I didn't understand, but because I knew anything that the government doesn't have control of, they will gain control of it. Even if that means by locking people up, taking people out, they're going to remove, that power from the people. This is why they had to decentralize it, because the centralized power is the government. So there's no way you're going to have people in a society that is governed by a government who's going to run around with currency that they created. That makes no sense. This is what I was trying to explain to people back then. They're not going to let people have control like that. It doesn't work like that, buddy. It'll never work like that. And people need to get that out their mind. Stop thinking you're going to live in a society where you have a president and a government and you think you're going to control some shit. You're not. The only thing you're going to control is yourself. That's it. There is no creating coins, and that shit is fallacy. People been trying to do that shit for centuries. That ain't nothing new. Trying to create your own coin, trying to create your own that shit is nothing new. They're going to decentralize all of that shit and they're going to come back and make it theirs. So if they're going to make crypto our currency, they have to make it, first of all, they have to make it dummy. They got to make it for dummies. That's number one. They're going to have to teach people how to use that shit every day. They're going to have the machines for it, all of that stuff. And they're not doing all of that. They're not. That's why we're going to always have dollars. Because at the end of the day, that's easily manageable for them and it's easy access and easy use for us. Period. They're not going to make shit all complicated to suit the people. It don't work. The government is not for the people. They're not for us. They're here to control us. They're not here for us. They're not here to give us a choice. They're not here to make us happy. No, not at all. Deesky says, agreed. And I appreciate you, bro. He says, agreed. It's a pump and dump that's still not backed by a commodity. We will be back to digital money printing and inflation without a currency not backed by nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a fact. Totally agree. And I appreciate you, Deesky. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Akuma, man. It's been a minute, bro. How you been? Akuma says, basically, the power went out on the boat like an EMP hot it. Right after the tugboat dispersed, because I know pretty sure that that's the last abridged before they hit open waters, someone in Maryland. Shout out to Akuma, man. Appreciate you, bro. You see, so we need to understand that, man. We need this. We need to understand that. So let's get to this article, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Make sure you've done what's free. Make sure you've done what's free. Show y'all free support, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button. You would like to support today's show. The links are going across the screen. We do not do Cash App over here. I'm sorry. We do not accept Cash App. We only accept PayPal and Venmo, and the links are going across the screen. Shout out to my man David Owens in the building. What up, David? How you doing, bro? He said it's a taxable income. That's all. That's it. And Mars says it's a dictatorship. Always. Always. So let's get to this article. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. As y'all can see, there's a video of the actual collapse. This is devastating, man. Look at this. This is a bridge, y'all. This is a bridge, man. Do y'all understand this? This is a bridge. Bro, you know how much a bridge weigh? Do y'all know how much bridges weigh? Listen, an elevator and a elevator in an office building could hold up to 10 to 20,000 pounds of weight in the elevator. This is a bridge. This is nothing light. This is not something. There's more people talking about Diddy right now than the goddamn bridge collapsing. There's more of us talking about Diddy. There's more of us talking about Diddy and how zesty he is, and a bridge collapsed. Look at that, man. That's real life. We out here talking about Diddy. Let's get to the article. Baltimore bridge death toll. Recovery efforts to resume for 6 construction workers presumed dead. Didn't I tell you I was construction workers? Come on, man. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Bucket, man. Be safe, my brother. This is from today. Baltimore, Maryland. The U.S. Coast Guard is expected to continue search and rescue efforts on Wednesday for 6 people who were on the Francis Scott Key Bridge when it collapsed early Tuesday following a major cargo boat collision. The 6 people missing are presumed dead. Do y'all see this, man? However, imagery from underwater drones show an abundance of twisted metal and debris from the collapsed bridge, making it unsafe for divers to enter the frigid water to search for the 6 missing construction workers, according to a new assessment of the situation from the Department of Homeland Security obtained by the ABC News. Search and recovery operations were halted overnight due to dangerous conditions, including very unstable sections of the steel bridge and shipping containers hanging from the cargo ship. Baltimore City Fire Chief James Wallace told CNN divers were initially expected to the water Wednesday to search for the 6 missing. Maryland Governor Wes Moore said Tuesday, "We are still fully committed to making sure that we're going to use every single asset to now bring a sense of closure to the families." This is crazy, man. This is weird, bro. This is weird. I see a lot of y'all in the chat saying this is weird. You know, absolutely. We definitely need to be praying. I see some of y'all saying that this is kind of weird, man. You know, I see some of y'all got y'all conspiracy hats on. And Mars says, that's why I said that. It's suspect. It is. This sounds suspect, man. But to make sense out of it, we can't expect those divers to go down there and to find them with all that goddamn bridge debris under the water. Like, let's just be honest. As a diver, would you want to dive in some water and you see shipping containers and, like, bro, you be done dived in the water and banged your head and died? You know, it's a lot of things down there that's dangerous for the divers. So they can't just go down there and see, you know, where and find those people, you know. But that is strange. It is strange that they're missing and they're being presumed dead. You know, it that does seem weird. It does. It does. For those 6 people to be on that bridge that night, the only 6 people when it collapsed. It does seem weird, bro. It does seem weird, bro. Oh, absolutely, bro. Cynical says, this is one of my biggest fears. Yeah, a lot of people have these types of fears. Driving in a car and a bridge collapsing. A lot of people have those fears. Look, Classy Creole says, I don't like going over bridges. Never have, but it's almost unavoidable driving in certain places. It is. It is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, this is crazy, Fizzo. It's crazy, man. Akuma says 6 people when it could have been 6,000. Yet I'm not desensitized to any life. Right. Could have been 6,000. Easily. Easily 6,000, Akuma. Easily 6,000. UFO says Francis Scott Key, author of the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too. Yeah, y'all got y'all conspiracy hats on. I don't blame y'all though. I don't blame y'all. You know, I don't blame y'all, man. I keep my tinfoil hat too. I keep my tinfoil hat. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma in the building. What up, Zuma? He said I popped in during tinfoil hat time. Yeah. Yeah, man. Because I mean, listen, we reading this article, but it does sound crazy, man. It sounds crazy. Miss Angie says they can't go down there because it's way too deep in that area, they said. Those bodies will never be recovered. Oh, what? Wow. What? Whoa. Really, Miss Angie? That's crazy. Because if that's the case, we definitely need to put our tinfoil hats on. but let's add some more practicality to it before we go full tinfoil hat, right? Because somebody put, I forgot who it was who put in the chat earlier that the boat had a Knights of Templar emblem on the side. You know, Miss Angie just said that that part of the water is so deep that they'll never be able to recover the bodies. But let's add a little more practicality to this. So you mean to tell me, right? Let me take that down for a minute. So you mean to tell me, and I'm not saying y'all in the chat, I'm just saying in general. So you mean to tell me that y'all had to run the boat? Y'all had to basically knock down this bridge to kidnap 6 people? Because if we're gonna go full conspiracy tinfoil hat mode, right? If we're gonna go there, we gotta still ask the question, why? If those people aren't deceased, right? Why did they have to knock the bridge down to take those people? This is why I'm saying this can't be no conspiracy, because it don't make no sense on why would you knock down a bridge to take these people? Or why would you knock down the bridge to, even unalive these people? Like, man, they could have got some snipers. It was plenty of stuff they could have done if this was a conspiracy to get them 6 people out the way. They didn't have to knock down a whole bridge to do that. So this is why we might have to put our tinfoil hats away on this one, y'all. We have to. We have to put our tinfoil hats away. But this is because this is a bigger issue. Because who was actually driving this ship? What is going on with the maintenance? Are they going to start going to all the ports and start making sure that the maintenance on these ships are correct so it doesn't happen again? Like, It's a lot of questions we need to ask. A lot of questions. Let's finish reading the article, y'all. Shout out to everyone in the building, too. Coast Guard assessing hazmat threat. Now, the hazmat stuff is a threat because when I did construction, I was a hazmat worker. I had my HAZWAPA certification. I had my certification for confined space. I had my OSHA license. I was licensed by the EPA. So this hazmat stuff is for real, especially dealing with water. Especially dealing with water. The U.S. Coast Guard is examining damaged shipping containers and some containing potential hazardous materials. I told y'all what was in them shipping containers from the crashed vessel, according to a U.S. government document obtained by CNN and a U.S. official familiar with the matter. Federal officials are monitoring about 1.8 million gallons of fuel inside the ship for its spill potential. According to an unclassified memo from the Federal Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, fellas. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the name of this. Federal Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. See why infrastructure is important? But the U.S. official familiar with the matter told CNN lots would have to go wrong for that amount of fuel to spill. An elite Coast Guard team is examining 13 damaged containers from the crash vessel, some with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, and or hazmat contents. The CISA memo said the team is also analyzing the ship's manifest to determine what was on board and if any materials could pose a health risk, the source said. One truck and trailer have been recovered, and one vehicle remains hanging from the metal structure, according to the DHS, Department of Homeland Security. Investigators have determined there are 13 damaged containers aboard the ship, and they are being inspected for any potential hazardous materials, Department of Homeland Security said. There is minor sheening on scene. Booming has been ordered and is staged, but will not be placed until search and rescue and dive operations are complete, the document said. The amount of potential oil spill is 1.8 million gallons of marine grade diesel. Local authorities have yet to confirm the identities of those missing, but have said they include construction workers who were on the bridge at the time of the collapse. So were they fixing the bridge? Were they fixing the bridge? Miguel Luna from El Salvador is among the unaccounted for. According to the nonprofit CASA, Honduran man Maynor Yasser Suazo Sandoval is also missing, his brother told CNN. Luna headed to his construction job Monday evening and has not come home, according to CASA, a nonprofit that provides services to working class and immigrant families. Immigrants. He is a husband and a father of 3 and has called Maryland his home for over 19 years, the nonprofit said in a statement. Mm, 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 mm. So now they're talking about the people who's, and the people's families right here. Martin Suizas. Not going to read that part. That's not important. Investigators to collect evidence. The National Transportation Safety Board will lead the crash investigation, but investigators are allowing time for search efforts to continue before they assess the crash site, said the agent's chair, Jennifer Homendy. There is absolutely no indication that it was intentional, Baltimore Police Commissioner Richard Worley said Tuesday. The container ship Dolly struck Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge at about 1:30 a.m. Tuesday, partially collapsing the bridge. Officials said, officials in Maryland said a local pilot was at the helm of the ship at the time. Maryland Department of Transportation Secretary Paul Whitfield said NTSB investigators plan to collect evidence from the vessel, analyze the bridge's structure, and examine debris that fell into the Potspaco River and onto the ship itself, said Homendy. A specialized team will also determine who was controlling the vessel and who was on the ship's bridge at the time of the crash, she said. As officials have said, the crash appears to be an accident. Transportation security, Transportation Secretary, Buttig looked to ease fears about bridge safety across the country, calling the Key Bridge collapse a unique circumstance. I do not know of a bridge that has been constructed to withstand a direct impact from a vessel of this size, he said Tuesday. Ship blacked out before crash. Just minutes before impact, there was a total blackout of engine and electrical power on the ship, according to Clay Diamond, executive director of the American Pilots Association. Diamond pointed out that while the lights on the boat could have been seen turning back on, likely due to an emergency generator, the ship's engines never recovered. It's not unheard of for there to be an engine and generator casualty like it happened here. It just happened at the exact wrong time and place, he said. So this is an accident, y'all. The National Transportation Safety Board will lead the crash investigation, but investigators are allowing time. Yeah, we read that part. We heard that already. Now let's get to reconstruction. Reconstruction has a hefty price tag. You about to get you if you working on this project bucket, you about to be rich, bro. U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said rebuilding the bridge will not be quick and will certainly be costly. President Joe Biden also called on Congress to support recovery efforts and said that he intends for the federal government to cover the full repair costs. President Biden pledged his support in the wake of the collapse, telling residents, "We're going to stay with you as long as it takes. It's my intention that the federal government will pay for the entire cost of reconstruction in that bridge. I expect the Congress to support my effort," Biden said from the White House. Traffic impact ahead of busy holiday weekend. The bridge collapse will have a major traffic impact for the East Coast, especially ahead of a busy holiday travel weekend. About 30,000 vehicles travel on I-695 and across the Key Bridge each day. 30,000. Now the already busy Baltimore Harbor Tunnel and the Fort McHenry Tunnel will have to absorb that traffic. The Fort McHenry is part of the I-95 and already handles about 115,000 vehicles per day. Godly. Vital shipping ports remain closed. So the port will remain closed. This is crazy. Here's something else to read. Ship's pilot did everything he could. Pilot Association official says the pilot of the ship did everything that he could have done to both slow the vessel down and keep it from drifting toward the bridge once it lost power, said Diamond, the American Pilots Association director. Diamond told CNN he has been in close communication with the Association of Maryland Pilots regarding what unfolded on the Dolly cargo ship in the moments leading up to the crash. The pilot quickly gave a string of orders calling for the anchor to be dropped and the rudder to be pulled as far left as possible, Diamond said. He also called the dispatch office to shut down traffic on the bridge, an action several officials have credited with saving lives. Oh, okay. So that's why a lot of people didn't get hurt. We're thankful that between the Mayday and the collapse, that we had officials who were able to begin to stop the flow of traffic so more cars were not on the bridge. But the extraordinary size of the vessel and its proximity to the bridge meant there was little hope for avoiding the crash. Those were all the appropriate steps, but it happened so quickly and with so little lead time, neither one of those maneuvers were enough, said Diamond. Maritime pilots who are required to be licensed temporarily board a ship and help guide the vessel as it maneuvers through local waters. Pilot training programs are extensive and rigorous, according to Diamond, requiring years of experience navigating ships on the water, classroom simulations, and working under the supervision of licensed pilots. So, what y'all think, y'all? Before we move on to the next part of the show, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all still think it was an accident, or do y'all got y'all tinfoil hats on still? Do y'all still think it was an accident? Sound off in the chat room. Shout out to everyone in the building too. Make sure y'all support today's show, y'all. We still need those 2 donations. One on a PayPal, one on a Venmo, either way. Both on PayPal, both on Venmo, either way. Make sure y'all support today's show, y'all. The links are going across the screen. We still need those 2 donations. Brown Hornet says a freak accident. Miss Angie says, I think it was an accident. Perfectly Imperfect says, sounds sus. It's almost impossible to crash though. How is it? When the pilot explained how that can happen. The director of the Pilot Association explained how that could happen. She says 10 falls all day, Ross. Shout out to you, Perfectly Imperfect. What up, Cleveland? Salute, bro. Club says a freak accident. UFO says undecided with an open mind. Yeah. I think it was an accident. Based off what was said, I think it was an accident, but I'm still not taking the other stuff off the table because it's just weird with these 6 construction workers. That's weird to me, you know. That's still weird. Brown Hornet said it's a machine. Machines fail. Absolutely. Absolutely. Perfectly Imperfect says sonar radar Coast Guard. Look at the vid in slow-mo. Oh yeah, you definitely on your conspiracy stuff. Slow down the video. And when we slow down the video, we gonna see that the ship didn't really hit the bridge and like we did with Twin Towers, right? If you slow down the video, you see the plane didn't really hit the Twin Towers. It blew up before it hit the building. And no. Look, smoke doesn't come from beams. Look. It didn't. It didn't even hit the bridge. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, Perfectly Imperfect. Stop. We're not doing that. It's not 2001. It is 2024. We're not doing that. We not taking our dollar bills and folding them up. Look, the Twin Towers on fire. They've been telling us for years they was gonna blow up the buildings. Just fold your dollar and you'll see the Twin Towers on fire. Stop, stop. It's 2024. Stop it. Look, it was timed. Right. Stop. Come on now. Come on now. David Owen says 50-50. Come on. Come on, bro. It's 2024, man. We not doing that. We can't. We can't do that. Come on. We can't do that. Come on. Zuma says America is known to have issues with post-Panamax size cargo ships. Big ass ships and crumbling infrastructure is no bueno. Facts. Jay Sean says it was over 200,000 tons floating down current. Bucket says an accident. I believe it was an accident too. But like I said, I can't put the conspiracy part off of it because with them people, man, that just seems weird. Like I can chalk the ship running to the bridge. I could chalk that up into an accident. But what's throwing me off is the conspiracy around the people and the people not being found. And we don't know if it was people really there. Like that stuff is up for question. That stuff is up for question. Zuma says jet fuel don't melt steel beams. Cleveland says, man, they've gone at the bottom of the sea with all of that stuff. And beams and containers that weigh tons. They finished. Perfectly Imperfect says, look at the beam cracked on the left first. But see, that's what I'm saying, y'all. If this is a conspiracy, for what? Y'all got to have the information behind this conspiracy, y'all. Y'all got to have the information behind this conspiracy. UFO says doors coming off planes in flight. Now ships losing control. I'm just saying. I mean, bro, listen, I'm not questioning the fact that that ship hitting that bridge was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident, man. That wasn't purposeful. That wasn't purposeful. I don't believe that. That don't make no sense. For what? For what? Knock the bridge down for what? For what? For what? The boards was the size of the Empire State Building. Come on, man. What's up, Crowny? How you doing, Crowny Ellie? Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Like certain stuff is just like, nah, that's too far-fetched, man. You know, perfectly got up with his 10-4 Kufi on today. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Timing is everything. Diddy. Yeah, I know. You right. Cover that Diddy dirt. Cover. So wait a minute. so they knocked the bridge down to cover up Diddy's dirt. Stop. Stop. Stop, man. Stop. Stop. Perfectly imperfect. Stop. Diddy is not that important. Diddy is a small fry. The Francis Key Scott Bridge is the person who rode the Star Spangled Banner. That person is way more important than Diddy. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Stop. Please stop. Ashley says, there was so much space in between each pillar. How did he end up so close to that one? He lost control. He lost control. Cleveland says, bridges don't fall every day, man. Stop it. Right. Right. Bridges don't fall. Like, that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm putting this segment in today's show, Cleveland. It's bigger problems out here, man. It's bigger problems out here than women. It's a lot of shit going on. This is a serious thing, man. We talking about a bridge collapsing. This is not, this is not something that you joke about. This is some serious shit. And this is more serious than some rich pervert and his escapades. This is a lot more important. But I see people care more about people's sexual escapades than bridges and shit collapsing in real life and people losing their life. I see y'all rather hear about people's sexual lives and care more about what they doing with people in their bedroom than bridges collapsing outside your goddamn house. Zuma says they said the bridge and the port is closed. This is going to affect more people in Baltimore. Hold on to your nipples because truck and cargo shipments gonna wreck. They already scuffed up the supply chain. Yeah, of course. Of course, bro. It's getting ready to be nasty out there. It's getting ready to be nasty up that whole DMV area, Zuma. That whole DMV area getting ready to be nasty work. What up, Eternity? Look, Diddy the Diddler. Look. Diddy isn't even a real billionaire. He's irrelevant. Facts. He's a puppet. Puppet, man. Ashley says trade schools should be recruiting. This is the opportunity for those who are looking to stay making money. Facts. To start making money. Facts. Absolutely. 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 But see, that's just the proof that we need more mechanical engineers. Everybody going to be engineers for technology. But what about the mechanical engineers? What about the mechanical engineers? The ones that's going to fix them engines in them boats, on them cruise ships, and all of that type of stuff. That's real. That's real, man. That's real. A bridge is easier to build and get newfound wealth. Perfectly Imperfect is crazy. Shout out to you, Perfectly Imperfect. Club says the mayor is trying to figure out the casualties before working on a bridge rebuild. Yeah. Yeah. Coffee says, you're right, Sheep Stay Sleep. They're thinking about sex a lot on YouTube. They log on here, the pause when saying, yeah, and then say pause when they hear zesty words all day. Right. Facts. David says, I live in the DMV. The worlds are going to be messy. Oh, man. Every day coming home from work, especially during a holiday. And Easter is this Sunday. Easter is this Sunday. It's getting ready to be nasty. Zuma says DMV relies on trucks from the deep south alongside the port. Y'all that live there should stock up. Mm-hmm. Water, all of that. Y'all might as well go hit Walmart now and go stock up on water, bread, all that type of shit. All your essentials. Jay Sean says Diddy better move to Bali like Russ. But didn't they just go to Bali? Didn't they just hit Russell with a new case while he out in Bali? He just got hit with something else, Jay Sean. You know, the feds is trying everything to expedite his ass back to America so they could cook him. Yeah, he just got hit with another case. Another allegation came out about Russell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know it's pagan, perfectly imperfect. We know it's pagan. 695 gonna be nasty, especially by Townsend. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But let's get to the next part of this. Let's get to the next part of the show. Shout out to everyone in the building. Y'all hit that like button and share the show. Y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Let's get into inner city black male extermination. Now, one of the things that plague us brothers in particular is the constant threat of extinction and the ways, the tactics that they come up with to do this. So we're going to get into that. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. We back. We back. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Now, one of the things that plague black men in particular, right, is the constant threat of extinction. And I know a lot of y'all are like, well, what does that mean? Nope, they don't. Nope, they don't, Jay Sean. I know. That's why but he's still getting hit with shit. They trying their best, but that's what he's safe for now. He's safe for now. But we all know how the feds play. One little slip up on Russ. So, but a lot of times when you hear the constant threat of extinction, what is that? The constant threat of extinction is what goes on in the environment dealing with us men. And a lot of us really don't know what's really going on in these inner cities, man. And how, how it's really playing into this inner city extermination, man. You know, a lot of us, we sit behind our computers and, we think we okay because it's not us out there. It's not us. So as long as it's not us, you know, we think that it doesn't affect us. But This is what's going on in the real world, man. This is what's going on out here amongst men. What's going on with men. And a lot of us want to ignore it because it's a harsh reality. But this is the stuff that we need to be focused on as men, that we need to be helping each other with, because there's a lot of men out here that's dealing with this stuff. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, it's women out here dealing with it too, but let the women talk about it. Let the women help the women. We need agency for men. We need agency. Hey, Shonda, how you doing? Shonda says prices will go up due to breaking supply chain. If this was an accident, my concern is all these bridges that aren't up to code. That's exactly what I said, Shonda. Was the barge inspection up to date according to the U.S. guard regulations? Well, based on in the article I read, Shonda, nothing was expired or anything like that. They just said that it was an accident. They said that the pilot who's on board with the person who drives the ship did everything that they could do to stop it from happening. They did everything that they could do. They also the people, got stuff done in time enough to where it wasn't as much casualties. They said that they were able to call in so they can tell people to stay off the bridge, that the bridge is closed. This is why a lot of, you didn't see a lot of people dying. This is why you didn't see none of that happening. So according to the article I read, it didn't say that any of that stuff was expired or anything, but that's my main concern too. Will this happen to any other bridges? What up, Big Bat? Salute. Bob says, I know the shoe could drop at any moment. Yeah, absolutely. Cynical One says, anyone who ever proposed an infrastructure cut should look, remember this tragedy. Right. Don't ever try to cut that. Right. This is going to cut the city's millions, if not billions. Oh, yeah. Not the city. The government, the federal government is going to pay for it, Cynical. Biden said it in the article that he has already directed that the federal government pay for the bridge rebuilding. The federal government is going to pay for it. Maritime trade is like the Greyhound of logistics. Yep. I just went through there earlier in the night. I drove down south from up north. Wow. And it happened 1:30 in the morning on Tuesday. Tax returns going to be $2 now. Man, let's get to this video, man. Let me show y'all what's going on in these inner cities with us brothers in real time. Outside of women, outside of talking about dating, outside of talking about these relationships and all of this crap. Let's get to some reality, man. Let's not forget we living in the real world. This is what's going on in the inner cities. Look at this, y'all.
So I don't know if I guess they trying to teach you how to be safe with sniffing dope. Or how the hell is they teaching you how to be safe with sniffing dope when it's all self-destruction, mental destruction? And they give out, now what the hell is going on here? I don't know. Y'all tell me. They give out numerous straws. They give out straws. This for you to put your dope on. They hold on. Something for you to put your dope on. The razor to chop it up. They give you a razor to chop the shit up. Feel like you the plug. They get you a scooper for the little old school dope sniffers. They used to do it on the hand with the Wow. Hood Hacker TV, Baltimore City.
They might as well stop locking us up and selling
They
shit.
might as well start locking a nigga up for selling this shit.
They
Shout out
just
to the
doing
drug
it.
dealers. So I
Let
don't
y'all
know if
watch
I
this
guess they
again.
trying to teach you how to be safe with sniffing dope. Or how the hell is they teaching you how to be safe with sniffing dope when it's all self-destruction, mental destruction?
And they give out,
now what the hell is going on here? I don't know. Y'all tell me.
they give out numerous straws.
They give out straws.
This for you to put your dope on. They hold on.
Something for you to put your dope on.
The razor to chop it up.
They give you a razor to chop the shit up.
Feel like you the plug. They get you a scooper for the little old school dope sniffers that used to do it on the hand with the
Wow. Hood Hacker TV, Baltimore City.
They might as well stop locking us up and selling shit.
They might as well start locking a nigga up
City.
for selling this shit.
Shout
out to the drug dealers.
Y'all still think it's a game, but we talking about women every day. We talking about the dating market. Look what we dealing with in real time. Look at what we dealing with in real time, in real life, not on the internet. When we want to have a conversation on a panel and be entertaining, look at what's going on in real time with men. That is the same city that this goddamn bridge just collapsed in. You heard what he said, Baltimore City. The same place that bridge just collapsed. Got black men in this inner city, zombies. Black men, zombies. There's bigger problems than women. There's other things that plague men besides a woman. What about what's going on outside our goddamn doors? What about what's going on outside our doors? Yes, perfectly imperfect. Yes, they don't want to get us off the dope. They want to keep us on the dope. Why are we not talking about this? Oh, this don't matter. This don't plague men. Who did you just see in the goddamn footage? A man. And you know he homeless. And you know he homeless. How to be a fiend starter kit. These are facts. And who knows how old that man is? That man could be 20 years old. We out here talking about a dating pool. We out here talking about a high value man. This the shit that's going on outside. See, we making up shit to talk about on the computer, in the house. This was going on outside. Watch this. This is what's going on outside in real time. In real life. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all think it's a game out here for men. This is real. This is Kensington. This is Kensington. This is real life. This is today. This is what's going on. Look, y'all. Fair use. Fair use, YouTube. This is today. A war zone. Look at this. This shit look like a third world country. This is in Philadelphia. This is in Philadelphia. Look at this. And niggas on the internet talking about dating all day. This is real life. This was going on in reality. This was really going on outside your door. See this? You see this? And you absolutely right, Classy Creole. Fentanyl is a crisis. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, men don't need to care about this. Where you think these kids walk to school? You know these kids walk to school. They see this. Y'all still talking about a crack era. Look at this. Speed it up a little bit. Look at all these men. Look at all these men. You're going to see more homeless men than women. Look at all these men. Men. Look, y'all. Young men. Doped out. But we worrying about who eligible to be in some woman's bed. Look at all these homeless men. These are men, y'all. Men, look. Group of men.
I wouldn't have it no other way.
Look at this. A man sleep on the ground. Men. Men. Men, y'all. All men. All men. So all they do out there, Miss Angie, is kill and get high. Kill and get high. We think it's a game. We come on the internet and romanticize trauma by talking about relationships. Look at these men out here dying, damn near dead. Look at this. These are men. 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 Look, even a homeless man got a girlfriend. Look. See, let me stop this for a minute. See, let me tell y'all something. See what I'm talking about? Y'all on the internet talking about being a high value man. We just saw a homeless man with a goddamn girlfriend. So if you telling me you need to make $100,000 a year to get a goddamn woman, get off the goddamn internet and live in real life. He homeless with a woman, nigga. Shut up. Telling me about six feet, a six pack. Shut up, nigga. That man homeless with a woman. You make $100,000 a year and drive a BMW. You can't find a woman, nigga. You can't find a woman. You can't get a woman. He homeless with one. He homeless. Forget being a Pookie. Forget being a Ray Ray. He's homeless with a woman. You make six figures and can't get one. And the women is the problem? He's homeless with a woman. See why we have bigger problems than women? Look. You don't believe me? Look. Let's rewind it. He's homeless with a woman. Look. Him and his girlfriend. Homeless. He got a girl. Look. He got a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend. He's homeless. And his woman is homeless with him. She's submissive. He got a woman to submit on the goddamn street. He ain't buy her a car. He ain't put no money in her bank account. He ain't do nothing but be himself. And he got a woman to submit, and they live on the street together. You niggas can't get a woman to lower her expectations about your money. This man got a woman to submit, and she live on the street with him. She live on a goddamn street with him. She live on the street with him. You niggas talk about being high value men every day. 100,000 this, 100,000 that. He don't even make $40 a year. And he got a woman. You think his problem is a woman? He got one. And he homeless. It's time to wake up, brothers. Stop talking that dumb shit every day on the internet. He's homeless with a woman. He's homeless with one. And she submitted to him because she lived with him right on this skid. They sleep on the skid together with the blanket. She lived with him. She lived with him. A homeless man got a woman to submit, but you niggas on the internet every day crying about submission. Man, you better wake up and go to hell outside. Look, he got a girlfriend too. Look at his girlfriend. His girlfriend in a wheelchair. Look, he got a girl. Look at his girl. Look at his girl. He got a girl too. Y'all on here talking about girls all day. Look, you got homeless men out here with girlfriends, man. I cut that shit out, man. I just wanted to show y'all what's really going on out here in the world today, man. And that at the end of the day, we got bigger problems going on with us as men, dealing with men besides women. I just showed y'all, man. I just showed y'all. Bigger problems in this world that we got to face as men besides a goddamn woman. A chick should be the least of your problems. The least. And if she's that big of a problem, she should be the first problem you get rid of. Because you got too much other shit to worry about. You got too much other shit to be worried about. Right. Wheelchair Bay. Come on now. And they loyal. And they loyal. Tell them again, perfectly imperfect. And they loyal. More proof that the red pill and the gender war is a fallacy. Cyberspace malarkey. It's just internet talking points. In real life, it means absolutely nothing. What up, DA? DA says, that a white man? They're going to point that out, DS1. They're going to point that out, huh? Like that matters. Men are men. Right? Right? Okay. Okay. They might switch it up on me, though, DA. You know how they do. Oh, yeah, those definitely are needles on the ground, L'Oreal. Definitely needles. Bob says, I've been to Baltimore. It's much worse than Chicago. Man, listen. Man, listen. Eternity says, yeah, that drug trade game is deadly and making them billions annually, trillions. They got to feed the cartels. Have to. Mr. D says, DS1, a content creator, you know, said black men are not broken. He can't be serious. Yeah. Yeah. He's seriously silly, Mr. D. Letitia says, dude got a YouTube page as well as I'll be watching this because this is what was happening in Seattle as we speak. See? There's a lot of black people in Seattle too. Letitia. I know. A lot of them not moving to LA no more. A lot of black people moving to Seattle, up in that Washington area. Yeah, they ain't moving to LA. Too expensive. They moving to the Bay and they moving further up north in California. Zuma says, I'm tired of the 80s people saying we went through more than y'all. You can OD on fat just by touching it. Thank you. Yeah, you know they are. You know they are for sure, Jay Sean. That's a fact. He says lots of men and not cats. Wow. Perfectly Imperfect says most homeless men got a chick. But a man who makes 100,000 plus a year comes on the internet and complains that he can't find one. That's it. Isn't that ironic? Miss Angie says, so glad I left that city. It was very depressing there. I'm glad you left too, Miss Angie. I'm glad you left too. I'm glad too, Miss Angie. Bro says you could drop the mic on that one. Man, shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. Perfectly Imperfect says they're going to be together forever. Yep. Yep. L'Oreal says more black people moving to Seattle. Yeah, they're moving further up north in California. They're not staying in Southern California no more. It's too expensive. Letitia says, and you're absolutely right. They're moving to Seattle and they're homeless black couples. Bucket says, I have family in Seattle and Tacoma. It's bad in some parts. Yep. Crime rates are up too. Club says they didn't survive no doggone crack era. It evolved into the fentanyl era. Facts. Facts. I heard Texas bad too with the Fetty. Of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Texas is nasty right now. What up, city boy? And in Florida. Been here for 4 years. Oh, yeah. Especially in Portland. Oh, yes. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Mark says they're also moving to Las Vegas too. Yep. Ambush 850 says, where's the hyena rescue haven for men? There is no hyena rescue haven for men because male hyenas are ran by females. So there's no rescue for a male hyena. Sorry to let you know that, Ambush 850. DS, it's a lot of them. Okay, that's moving out here from Cali. It's nasty out here, man. But there's bigger problems than women, y'all. And I just gave y'all a glimpse today on today's show, fellas. This is just a glimpse. Y'all can go and look up more stuff. Like shout out to my man D-Ski Velli. D-Ski Velli was talking about how they're trying to de-dollarize the dollar, or however you want to call it, but basically remove the dollar. They're still trying to do that. There's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. Y'all don't notice they just fired Candace Owens? Y'all don't see how they're systematically getting rid of black folk, even the sellouts. See, I'm gonna talk about that on tomorrow's show because I know y'all still want more Diddy talk, don't y'all? Sound off in the chat room. Y'all still want more Diddy talk, don't y'all? Shout out to everyone for supporting today's show. But I know y'all still want more Diddy talk. I know y'all do. Y'all still want more industry talk, don't y'all? Don't y'all? Y'all still want more Diddy talk? Y'all still want to hear more about the industry and, you know, L'Oreal says, yeah, they rocked her world. She fell hard. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow, man. I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. Zuma says, no mas. Surly Opuma says, not me. Yeah, she thought she was safe. Classic Creole says, all the raccoons got to be done away with, DS1. L'Oreal says, nope, no more Diddy. I like versatile topics. So now that they got the affirmative action rule off the books, they're flushing out the blacks. No, I'm sick and tired of the Diddy talk. It's gotten redundant at this point. Facts. Thank you, Cynical. I appreciate it. Eternity says, not really, unless there's new evidence. Surly Opuma says, teach me something new. Perfectly Imperfect said, I did a little happy dance on Diddy's dirt. Jay Sean says, a lot of people don't know nothing about geopolitics. They don't understand how Ukraine, China, and Africa coups are about the US. That's true. We don't know nothing about geopolitics, and a lot of us don't care, bro, because a lot of us just be trying to make it to the next bill period. So you right, bro. You right. Candace Owens was, yeah, she was. Bread and circus. Uh-huh. Anuel Ray, salute. Appreciate you. Mark says, like you said yesterday, they don't need us anymore. Nope. It's all good. Perfectly imperfect. A lot of people want to dance on Diddy's dirt. They want to do the Harlem Shake. I don't blame y'all. Zuma says, I was in the Middle East and they only accepted their local currency. Thank you, Miss Angie. Thank you. She says, great show, DS1 as always. I'm over Diddy. So we will not be talking about Diddy tomorrow, but he will be mentioned. But y'all know how we do over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We're going to go at it the DS1 way. We're going to go to DS1 angle. We're going to go to DS1 angle. So we ain't going to get into the whole Diddy charade and getting into what he used to do in the industry. Nah, we not doing that. We're not doing that. Thank you so much, Classy Creole. Tomorrow's show will be called Sellouts Get Sold. Tomorrow's show, make sure y'all tune in for tomorrow's show. Make sure y'all come through and support like y'all came through today. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Shout out to you, Cuzzo. I appreciate your support, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your support. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow's show, the sellouts get sold. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. The sellouts get sold. That's where we going tomorrow. Because I saw a video of all of these dudes, in particular black men, defending Diddy. And I'm sick of it. Tomorrow, we are going to talk about this. Sellouts get sold. See, when you sell your people out, don't think it ain't going to be nothing good for you on the other side, homie. And we not feeling sorry for you. Yes, take that. We're going into it tomorrow. Yes, we're going into it. Get smacked silly. Yep, tomorrow. I was already on fish and spaghetti. Yeah. We remember what you did to G-Dep. Make this money. Take this money. Remember that, Diddy? Remember that, Diddy? Remember what you did to G-Dep? Craig Mack? Sellouts get sold. We're going to get back to that tomorrow. We're going to get back to that tomorrow. But we're going to talk about it in a whole nother way. We're going to cover all of it. We're going to cover all of it, man. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. I appreciate the support, man. Shout out to my man Bucket. At the end of the show, salute my brother. I appreciate that super chat. Shout out to you, Cuzzo. I appreciate the super sticker. Much love and support, man. If you have financially supported today's show and you would like to, if you haven't and you would like to, the PayPal and the Venmo is going across the screen. Shout out to everyone who has hit the PayPal or the Venmo if you have supported today's show, even with the super chat. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, don't forget, get y'all memberships. I'm getting ready to start filming a docuseries. The docuseries will only be available for members only for at least 2 months. At least 2 months. Members only, y'all. Members only. So make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all memberships because it's coming, y'all. It's coming. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my lovely mods. Salute to you ladies for always coming through and holding down the chat for me. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all of the visionaries who supports this show. Shout out to everyone for coming through to today's show. We will be back tomorrow with another heater to end this week off. We will end the week tomorrow as promised, but we will end the week off with a bang. Y'all stay tuned for more shorts. Y'all stay tuned for more pre-recorded content. I'm going to get back into pre-records, y'all. I know y'all like to see me live a lot of times, but got to get back to my pre-records, and give y'all some videos, man, because there's a lot going on out here that's not being talked about outside of these live streams that is just, about sensationalism. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all support and the time that y'all give me, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my other channel, DS1 Life. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole, for dropping the link throughout the show. It's very much appreciated. Make sure y'all click that link and go subscribe. That is going to be a more lifestyle channel. Y'all going to see more of me, more of my regular life, me going to the gym, all of my workout journey videos, all of that stuff will be on that channel. It will be on that channel. So y'all make sure y'all get over there and subscribe. I'm going to start shifting some content over there real soon. But y'all get over there and y'all subscribe, man. I appreciate all the love and the support once again. Appreciate all the donations. I appreciate y'all coming through. We will be back tomorrow right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. But before we get up out of here, brothers, remember, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.